morning. It's a Friday. It's not Friday, it's a Friday.
This time, me and my local teenager are flying to Skövde, which is a town in between the Great Lakes. Not the ones in the colonies, the original one in Sweden of course, Lake Vänern and Vättern. Once we're there, we're going to have the honor to go with relatives for crayfish fishing and of course the obligatory crayfish party afterwards. This is a bit of a tradition in the family. It's a great day out with the family and really exciting for the kids and of course for me. It's also a mighty good opportunity to get in the air, this time with trusty old Sierra Echo Victor Oscar Foxtrot, older sister to Oscar Golf, that you usually see me fly with floats. I do have a continuous problem with the GoPro I use for sound, so the flight is going to be in blessed silence for you guys that don't enjoy the radio chatter. And for the rest of you, have patience, I'm going to get the hang of this one day. I really enjoy having you all on board with me, so as usual, sit back and enjoy the ride. I feel that we need to have a chat about crayfish. That there are too many in my audience that are uneducated on this subject. Crayfish are freshwater crustaceans resembling small lobsters. In some locations they are also known as crawfish, craydids, crawdads, freshwater lobsters, mountain lobsters, rock lobsters, mudbugs or yabbies. I suppose the tradition of eating these strange things originates in some kind of food shortage. Strange things that immediately comes to my mind is the artichoke, frog legs and snails in France, chicken feet, snake and dog in China. And in Sweden we have a couple of things. The most famous must be the fermented herring. If you haven't heard of it, Google it and have some fun watching Americanos etc. try out the super stinky fish dish. Another one, I think, is crayfish. I've had crayfish in other countries. In Louisiana, in the south of US, I got crayfish served directly on a newspaper-covered table to be eaten with my hands served with taters and moonshine. In Shanghai, China, I've had them just in a paper box with a beer. Very spicy and Sichuan hot. In Sweden, we cooked them in a salty sweet broth, and every chef has their secret recipe. I know it often contains a fair bit of beer though. And it is considered to be a bit of a privilege to get to go and fish your own crayfish. You cannot talk about crayfish in Sweden without acknowledging that the crayfish parties in August are legendary. Only superseded by the pagan rites of the midsummer parties in late June. You get with your friends to eat the delicacies together with Västerbotten cheese pie, fresh bread and butter, and of course a lot of drinking schnapps and singing silly songs. It is all in all quite silly in many ways, but it's tradition and it's a blast, as long as you get off your high horse and get down with the rest of us. Please like and subscribe. I'm not a professional YouTuber, so your views and likes is my reward and indication you like what you see. So a deep thanks to my sister and brother-in-law that invited us yet again to mid-Sweden to go with them to fish for crayfish in the river Tidan. Tag along and have a look. ifrån om ni absolut inte vill finnas med på YouTube. It's really nice and exciting to get out from under the everyday life and get up in the air. It really fills me with harmony and joy. And when it, like today, can be topped up with quality time outdoors with the family, spiced up with the mellow excitement of the fishing, phew, what could be better? We're using two methods to catch the crayfish. One is to place some yummy rotten fish in a trap cage and put that cage out in the stream where you think the crayfish likes to hang out. Our theory is that it should be placed in a nice backwater behind a rock. This trap we leave alone for a couple of hours before we collect it and then put it back out. While the traps are trapping, out in the stream we set up a number of ring nets close to the beach, also with some rotten fish in it, and we kind of keep track of them and see if the crayfish crawls up to eat the rotten fish, and then we just ring them in. Whoa, heaps of fun. Wow. It really is a hard life fishing crayfish. Look at all those exhausted people. So we're looking at a fairly good catch today, and to be out in the nature here is pretty much untouched. This part of Tidan, it's a treat, and it's a real treat to be able to do the crayfish fishing together with my relatives, and as a perk then to be able to fly here, even though they've voted out the airport, which is unfortunate, but I guess they would know best, huh? Nej! Nej! Nej!
What's up? What's happening?
This is all about measuring your crayfish. If they are over 10 centimeters, that's about 4 inches.
Yeah,
for
4 inches.
For your people that are still in the colonies. Nej. Just to keep the record. Nej.
So nay, that's a short one.
You clearly know that what nay is.
That's a short one.
Yes, that's a short
so
one.
yay is a
Yay.
It's an okay one.
Yeah, that would be an okay one. Nay. Yeah, as always, all the good things has an end. But in this case, the end is a little bit good, because I get to fly home. But a little bit bad, since this is the last time I start or land at Swedethour Airport. Swedethour Airport, rest in peace. We'll miss you.